This is The All in the Ark by Marriot Edgar. One evening at dusk, as Noah stood on his ark, putting green oil in starboard side lamp, his wife came along and said, "Noah, summat's wrong. Our cabin is getting quite damp." Noah said, "Is that so?" Then he went down below and found it were right what she'd said, for there on the floor quite a puddle he saw. It was slopping around under bed. Said he, "There's an hole in the bottom somewhere, we must find it before we retire." Then he thought for a bit and said, "Hi, that's it, a bloodhound is what we require." So he went and he fetched bloodhound from place where it lay, twixt the skunk and the polecat it were, and as things there below were a little trifle so, it were glad for a breath of fresh air. They followed the sound as it went sniffing around, till at last they located the leak. 'Twere a small hole in the side, about 2 inches wide, where a swordfish had poked in its beak. And by gum, how the wet squirted in through that hole! Well, young Shem, who at sums was expert, worked it out on his slate that it came at quite a rate of per gallon per second per squirt. The bloodhound tried hard to keep water in check by lapping it up with his tongue, and it came in so fast through that hole that at last he shoved in his nose for a bung. The poor faithful hound, he were very near drowned. They dragged him away none too soon, for the stream as it rose pushed its way up his nose and blew him up like a balloon. And then Mrs. Noah shoved her elbow in the hole and said, "Here, that's stopped, I believe." But they found very soon that she's altered her tune, for the water had gone up her sleeve. When she saw as her elbow weren't doing much good, she said to Noah, "I've an idea. You sit on the leak, and by the end of the week there's no knowing, the weather might clear." Noah didn't think much to this notion at all, but reckoned to give it a try. On the hole down he flopped, and the leaking all stopped. All, except him, were quite dry. They took him his breakfast and dinner and tea, as day after day there he sat, till the rain was all past, and they landed at last on the top side of Mount Ararat. And that is how Noah got them all safe ashore. But ever since then, strange to tell, them as helped save the ark has all carried a mark, aye, and all their descendants as well. That's why dog has a cold nose and ladies cold elbows. You'll also find, if you enquire, that's why a man takes his coat tails in hand and stands with his back to the fire.